From June 12 to July 7, 2024, Venus will transit through Gemini, creating conjunctions with the Sun and Mercury. This period promises a shift in energy dynamics, bringing new themes of curiosity, communication, and intellectual exploration to the forefront. However, the combustion of Venus by the Sun during this transit adds a layer of intensity and complexity. This video focuses on the transit's impact on Venus significations. It's important to highlight that these interpretations are drawn from sidereal or Vedic astrology, which considers a roughly 24-degree variance from the tropical zodiac. Venus transiting from its earthy home in Taurus to the airy areas of Gemini represents a significant shift in energy and focus. In Taurus, Venus is about stability, sensual pleasures, and the steady appreciation of life's physical comforts. It brings a grounded, easygoing approach to relationships and values. However, as Venus enters Gemini, the focus shifts to intellectual stimulation, flexibility, and an insatiable curiosity. Venus in Gemini thrives on learning and exploring new ideas. This period is characterized by a love of communication and a desire to engage with diverse perspectives. The energy becomes more adaptable and less fixed, encouraging a playful exploration of relationships and values. The transition from the fixed earthiness of Taurus to the mutable air of Gemini signifies moving from a phase of stabilizing and confirming new values to one of embracing the romance of learning and discovery. The conjunction of Venus with the Sun and Mercury in Gemini amplifies the intellectual and communicative qualities of this transit. The Sun, representing our core identity and life force, merges with Venus, highlighting themes of love, beauty, and harmony. Mercury, ruling communication and intellect, further enhances the mental agility and curiosity of this period. This powerful conjunction suggests a time of heightened clarity and expressiveness. People are likely to communicate more effectively, express their thoughts and feelings with greater ease, and engage in meaningful conversations. The Sun's influence brings a spotlight to relationships, making love and social interactions more prominent. Mercury's presence ensures that these interactions are infused with wit, charm, and intellectual depth. In personal relationships, Venus in Gemini fosters a playful, curious, and communicative atmosphere. Couples may find themselves engaging in more intellectually stimulating conversations, exploring new topics, and sharing ideas. This is an excellent time for resolving misunderstandings through open and honest dialogue. The flexible nature of Gemini helps to navigate any relationship challenges with ease and adaptability. For singles, this transit offers a fertile ground for meeting new people. The social and intellectual appeal of Venus in Gemini makes for a magnetic combination, drawing potential partners through shared interests and stimulating conversations. Social gatherings, dating apps, and intellectual events like book clubs or lectures become ideal venues for forming new connections. Venus in Gemini, along with the Sun and Mercury, brings a significant boost to social activities and networking. This period is ideal for expanding your social circle, attending gatherings, and engaging in group activities. The energy is light, fun, and highly interactive, making it easy to connect with others and build new relationships. Networking, both personal and professional, is particularly favored. The ability to articulate ideas clearly and persuasively is heightened, making this a perfect time for presentations, meetings, and negotiations. Collaborative efforts are likely to thrive as the Gemini influence encourages the free flow of ideas and the blending of diverse perspectives. The combination of Venus, the Sun, and Mercury in Gemini stimulates intellectual pursuits and creativity. This is a time for learning new skills, starting educational courses, or indulging in hobbies that require mental engagement. Creative projects, especially those involving writing, speaking, or media, will flourish under this transit. Artists and creatives will find their work inspired by the blend of intellectual curiosity and aesthetic appreciation. Words flow easily, ideas come rapidly, and the ability to communicate them effectively is enhanced. Collaborative projects benefit greatly from this energy, leading to innovative outcomes through the exchange of ideas. In career and financial matters, the transit encourages professional growth through communication and networking. Those in fields that require significant interaction, such as sales, marketing, teaching, or public relations, will find this period particularly beneficial. Job seekers should take advantage of this transit to attend interviews and network, as their ability to present themselves well is enhanced. Financially, the Gemini influence suggests a need for caution against impulsive spending. While the desire to enjoy life's pleasures is strong, it's important to balance enjoyment with practicality. Investments in educational pursuits or technology-related areas could be particularly favorable, aligning with the Gemini themes of learning and communication. The conjunction of the Sun and Venus, and the resulting combustion until June 29th, highlights a potential clash between ego and relationships. The Sun, as the significator of ego, and Venus, as the significator of relationships, create a scenario where individuals may encounter conflicts and power struggles within their partnerships, especially if Gemini falls into relationship-oriented houses in their birth chart. As the conjunction tightens in degree proximity, these conflicts may intensify, potentially leading to significant challenges in the relationship. Despite the potential challenges, there are also positive aspects to this conjunction, particularly concerning material aspects of life. Venus represents love and activities that bring joy. As Venus transits through different houses for approximately 25 days, it signifies an increased inclination towards activities associated with that specific house. The final outcomes may vary based on the dignity of Venus in the birth chart, but the common thread is an affinity towards engagements related to the house Venus is currently transiting. Venus primarily influences the Moon and Mercury and is relatively susceptible to the influence of malefic planets such as the Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. To accurately assess the impact of these transits, it is crucial to consider your ascendant and moon signs. The ascendant sign offers insights into the timing of life events, while the moon sign reveals how you will emotionally respond to these changes. Additionally, take into account the position of your current Maha-dasha lord in your birth chart, as it can shed light on how these transits will influence the recurring themes of your current dasha period. This transit may manifest differently for each individual, and how they navigate this transit will depend on their personal charts. A more precise understanding of the impact of this transit can be gained by examining Venus's Ashtaka score in Gemini. Keep in mind that the effects of this transit are contingent on Venus's interaction with the planets in individual birth charts. It's also worth noting that individuals currently experiencing the influence of Venus dasha may feel the effects of this transit more intensely. To understand how this transit may affect you based on your zodiac sign and the houses it transits, let's delve into those specifics. For Aries, Venus governs the second house of wealth and possessions and the seventh house of partnerships and relationships, thereby influencing these aspects during its transit. This transit indicates a period of notable transformations, especially in the domains of communication, creativity, relationships, and professional growth. With Venus in the third house, you, as an Aries, will experience a surge in harmonious relationships with siblings, colleagues, and friends. The third house represents communication, short trips, and social interactions. During this transit, you will find yourself more expressive and eloquent, which will enhance your reputation in society. This period will see the strengthening of personal and professional relationships, thanks to your unique way of expressing your feelings. These interactions will not only be progressive but also rewarding, paving the way for new opportunities and deeper connections. However, it is crucial to be aware that a weakened Venus during this transit might lead to dishonesty and insecurity. You must strive to maintain transparency and authenticity in your communications to avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. Venus transiting the third house brings great energy and optimism, crucial for professional success. You will find yourself more confident and enthusiastic about your work, leading to significant achievements. This period will be marked by a cordial atmosphere at the workplace, with improved relationships with colleagues and superiors. Such a positive environment will facilitate professional growth and potentially lead to promotions or new opportunities. To capitalize on this transit, you should remain calm and use your intelligence and knowledge when making professional decisions. The blend of optimism and strategic thinking will be key to navigating this period successfully. This transit also indicates a socially active phase for you. The third house is associated with short trips and social engagements, and with Venus in Gemini, you will likely attend parties, family gatherings, or even go on trips with friends and family. Such activities will not only bring joy but also strengthen bonds with loved ones. Partners and siblings will be particularly supportive in planning these social events, enhancing the overall experience. You should be mindful of impatience during this period. It's advisable to manage impulses and set realistic expectations from partners and friends to maintain harmony in relationships. The third house is also the house of creativity and talent. With Venus transiting here, you will feel a boost in your creative abilities. This period is ideal for exploring new hobbies, talents, and forms of expression. The influence of Venus will enhance your artistic skills and provide fresh insights into various aspects of life. This transit is also a time for self-improvement. The desire to emulate successful individuals will inspire you to learn and grow. While this is beneficial, it's important to balance inspiration with responsibility, ensuring that personal growth does not lead to unnecessary pressure. Venus' influence extends to financial matters, given its rulership over the second house. During this transit, you will likely see an increase in savings. Efforts made during this period will yield positive financial results, making it a productive time for financial planning and investments. The third house's activation suggests fruitful short and long-distance journeys, especially related to professional matters. These travels will be productive and could lead to financial gains or new professional opportunities. You should seize these travel opportunities, as they promise to bring significant benefits. For those in relationships, this transit will bring positive changes. If there have been issues with your spouse, Venus in the third house will help in resolving conflicts and improving the relationship. For single Aries, there is a possibility of new romantic beginnings. The period is favorable for starting new relationships or enhancing existing ones, leading to a more fulfilling personal life. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th is a promising period for you, filled with opportunities for personal and professional growth. Enhanced relationships, creative insights, professional success, financial gains, and productive travels are all on the horizon. However, you must remain aware of potential challenges, such as dishonesty or impatience, and strive to maintain balance and authenticity. By leveraging the positive energy of this transit, you can achieve significant progress and enjoy a harmonious and rewarding phase. For Taurus, Venus governs both the first house of self and the sixth house of health and service. This transit into the second house of finances and values brings a host of opportunities and challenges. Venus transit in the second house will amplify your creative and artistic abilities. This period is particularly favorable if you are engaged in creative fields, such as arts, music, writing, and design. You will find yourself dedicated to your work, striving to achieve material success and financial stability. Your commitment to your craft will not only bring personal satisfaction but also strengthen your financial status. This transit promises financial gains from regular sources of income. You will see an accumulation of wealth as you focus on enhancing your material possessions. This is a period where financial prudence is crucial. While the influx of money is likely, it's essential for you to be vigilant about your expenditures. Keeping a close watch on extravagance will help in maintaining financial stability and avoiding unnecessary financial crunches. Despite the positive financial outlook, you must be cautious. An afflicted Venus during this transit can lead to excessive indulgence in luxury and materialistic pleasures. This inclination can hinder progress and success. You should aim to strike a balance between enjoying life's comforts and maintaining a disciplined approach to your finances. The transit will also heighten your love and affection towards your partner and family. This period will be marked by efforts to provide material comforts and luxuries to loved ones. You will find it easier to understand and express your partner's feelings, leading to a stronger, sweeter bond. However, financial ignorance can lead to challenges, making it imperative to prioritize expenses and avoid overspending. In the professional area, you can expect good gains. This period will bring increased interactions with clients, potentially leading to remarkable profits and growth in ventures. Professions related to the medical field, finance, interior design, and other Venus-ruled industries will particularly benefit during this transit. However, it's important to navigate potential verbal confrontations with colleagues and friends carefully to maintain harmony and avoid conflicts. With Venus ruling the sixth house and transiting the second, this is an excellent time for you to focus on debt recovery. Efforts made during this period will likely yield positive results, helping in clearing debts or at least making significant progress towards it. You will be more inclined to focus on resources and financial planning, aiming to secure a stable and prosperous future. The presence of Jupiter in the first house expands your identity and brings an optimistic outlook towards new financial opportunities. This period will see money coming from diverse sources, especially beneficial if you are involved in business, manufacturing, creative industries, and finance. You will find yourself forced to save more, a practice that will greatly benefit your financial health in the long run. The transit promises good health and overall positivity. You will enjoy the support of your family, which will play a crucial role in your well-being. Despite the positive trends, it's important to manage expectations, as not all results may align perfectly with your hopes. Maintaining a balanced approach towards health and wealth will be key during this transit. This period also indicates potential investments in gold, silver, and other precious metals. You will enjoy comfort and resources, finding new partnerships and opportunities that enhance your financial portfolio. The support from family and parents will be significant, possibly including valuable advice or inheritance that boosts your financial standing. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th brings a period of significant opportunities and challenges for you. Enhanced creativity, financial gains, strengthened relationships, and professional growth are on the horizon. However, it's essential for you to be cautious about extravagance and manage your finances wisely. By balancing your material desires with financial prudence and leveraging family support, you can navigate this period successfully, ensuring a harmonious and prosperous phase. For Gemini, Venus transits into your first house, bringing significant changes and opportunities. Venus rules the 12th house of losses and the 5th house of creativity, romance, and children for Gemini. Its movement into the first house of self will profoundly influence various aspects of life, offering a mix of growth, charm, and new beginnings. With Venus moving into the first house, Geminis will naturally turn their focus inward, dedicating time and effort to self-improvement and personal development. This period is ideal for building and nurturing relationships. You will find yourself more invested in forming meaningful connections and will put in the necessary effort to strengthen your bonds with others. The transit is auspicious for personal growth and offers success on both personal and professional fronts. Venus in the first house indicates new growth in your career. Whether you are in business or employed, you will see significant progress. For those in business, especially joint ventures, the transit will bring positive results through dedicated efforts. New opportunities will arise, allowing you to start a new career path or advance in your current position. Work-related travel during this period will be beneficial and yield expected outcomes, enhancing your professional standing. This transit will enhance your charm and sense of humor, making you more attractive to the opposite sex. You will grab attention effortlessly, thanks to the magnetic influence of Venus. This period will see you more dedicated to your love life, with a strong inclination towards long-term commitments. You may feel the urge to indulge in personal grooming, buy new clothes, and surprise your partner with expensive gifts. However, be cautious of overspending, as this could lead to financial strain. The presence of Venus in the first house also boosts your creativity. If you are involved in creative fields like Bollywood, Hollywood, blogging, or influencing, this is a time when your talents will shine brightly. You will find yourself performing exceptionally well, garnering recognition and enjoying the comfort and resources that come with success. The transit is favorable for financial gains, especially through the stock market. Whether you engage in delivery, intraday trading, speculating, or commodity investments, you can expect unexpected profits and very good results. This period promises significant financial benefits, contributing to your overall financial stability and growth. Health-wise, this transit is beneficial. You will feel an improvement in your well-being and overall positivity. The influence of Venus will uplift your aura, making you feel more confident and content with yourself. This is a great time to focus on healing and rejoicing in your existence, as the positive energies of Venus help transform any negative phases into more positive ones. For those in relationships, this transit brings good news. If there have been issues in your love affair, expect these problems to resolve, leading to a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. Unmarried Geminis might find new romantic beginnings, as Venus's charm enhances your appeal and fosters new connections. Despite the many positives, it's crucial to remain aware of potential pitfalls. The conjunction of Sun, Mercury, and Venus in the first house can sometimes lead to ego clashes and immature behavior. It's essential to be mindful of how you interact with loved ones, avoiding arrogance and maintaining a polite, helpful nature. Refrain from indulgences like alcohol or ego-driven activities, as these could harm your relationships and overall well-being. As Venus transits, it's also a time for planning and preparation. The presence of Mercury and Sun joining Venus in the first house signals a period of self-discovery and identity exploration. You will have the opportunity to learn more about what you truly want in life, setting the stage for future successes. This is a time to be watchful and strategic in your actions, ensuring that you are moving towards your goals with clarity and purpose. The Venus transit into Gemini on June 12th is a transformative period filled with opportunities for personal and professional growth. Enhanced charm, financial gains, creative success, and improved health are all on the horizon. However, it's essential to balance these positives with caution in spending and behavior, ensuring that ego and extravagance do not hinder your progress. By focusing on self-improvement and nurturing your relationships, you can make the most of this auspicious transit, setting the stage for a prosperous and fulfilling phase ahead. For Cancer, the transit of Venus into Gemini, impacting significantly as Venus rules the 11th house of gains and social circles and the 4th house of home, happiness, and emotional foundations. The movement of Venus into the 12th house of spirituality, hidden matters, and expenses brings a mix of opportunities and challenges for Cancer. With Venus transiting the 12th house, Cancers will experience a surge in their creative and intuitive abilities. This period will heighten your sensitivity and compassion, allowing you to understand others on a deeper, more spiritual level. You may find yourself more drawn to creative pursuits such as music, arts, and other forms of expression that tap into your intuitive side. This is a time for exploring and nurturing your creative talents, which can lead to new opportunities and personal growth. This transit can also bring about hidden romantic commitments and intimate relationships. Cancers may find themselves drawn to secret or behind-the-scenes relationships that fulfill their deep-seated emotional and passionate needs. While this can be a fulfilling time for romance, it's important to be cautious about the nature of these relationships and the potential impact on your social image. You will feel more sensitive towards your love relationships and other aspects of your life during this period. Your passionate nature and heightened understanding will help you respect and appreciate your partner's feelings more deeply. This is a good time to strengthen your commitment and take your love life to the next level, enjoying a long-term bond. However, it's crucial to avoid becoming overprotective or dominating. Giving your partner space will help maintain a healthy and balanced relationship. The transit of Venus in the 12th house also brings new career opportunities, particularly in foreign lands or related to international business. If you have been considering a career move abroad or applying for permanent residency, this period is favorable for such endeavors. However, be cautious with investments, as the expected gains may not materialize. Implementing a practical and careful approach in professional decisions will be beneficial in the long run. While Venus transiting the 12th house can lead to increased expenses, particularly related to travel, it also offers opportunities for financial growth through international ventures. If managed well, this period can be productive and beneficial. Control your spending to avoid unnecessary financial strain. Donating to a cause or charity can also help mitigate some of the negative financial impacts and align with the spiritual aspect of the 12th house. This transit indicates multiple foreign travels, which can be both short and long distance. These travels will be highly productive and can open up new avenues for making money and enhancing your professional standing. If you work in a foreign company, promotions and increments are likely during this period. Starting a business in a foreign country or engaging in foreign investments can yield positive results and increase your comfort and resources. Health will generally improve during this transit, but it is essential to avoid overindulgence. If Venus is afflicted in your natal chart, there may be a tendency towards addictive behaviors, such as alcohol consumption. Staying mindful of your health and maintaining a balanced lifestyle is crucial during this period. Venus's aspect on the 6th house during its transit in the 12th house is favorable for managing debts. This period is good for repaying debts and reducing financial burdens. However, avoid taking on new debts to finance expensive purchases, as this could lead to financial difficulties. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th brings a transformative period for Cancer, marked by increased creativity, new romantic and professional opportunities, and a heightened sense of intuition and compassion. While there are many positive aspects to this transit, such as career growth and improved relationships, it's essential to manage finances carefully and avoid overindulgence. By focusing on personal growth, nurturing your creative talents, and maintaining balanced relationships, you can make the most of this period and set the stage for a prosperous and fulfilling future. Venus's influence during this transit offers a unique blend of spiritual and material growth, encouraging you to explore new horizons while staying grounded in practical realities. Embrace the opportunities for travel, creativity, and personal development, and navigate the challenges with wisdom and care to ensure a positive and productive phase ahead. For Leo, this transit occurs in the 11th house. Venus rules the 10th house of career and status and the 3rd house of action and willpower. This transit promises to bring a plethora of opportunities and significant changes in both your professional and personal life. During this transit, Venus in the 11th house will significantly enhance your professional life. The 11th house is associated with gains, friendships, and social networks, and Venus's presence here indicates that you will benefit from your pleasant and diplomatic behavior. You are likely to finalize good deals and gain recognition and rewards in your career. This is a favorable time for networking, as you will meet high-profile people who can help you advance your career. Your charm and social skills will be instrumental in resolving issues, especially with your siblings, and improving relationships with your elder sister. Venus's transit will positively impact your love life. Your passion and caring nature will lead to successful romantic relationships. You will experience harmonious and enjoyable moments with your partner. However, it is crucial to avoid adopting an egoistic attitude, which could disrupt the harmony in your love life. Trusting your partner and steering clear of negative traits in your behavior will help maintain a healthy and happy relationship. For those in creative industries such as fashion, music, or cosmetics, this transit is particularly beneficial. Venus's influence will flourish your career with significant gains and success. Your hobbies can become an additional source of income, encouraging you to integrate your creative pursuits into your professional life. This is a great time to indulge in your passions and see financial rewards as a result. Venus in the 11th house is known as the desire-fulfilling transit. This period will see many of your wishes and desires coming to fruition. You will develop new sources of income, and your resources will grow. Your material comforts will increase, and you will enjoy a higher standard of living. Relationships with your siblings, both younger and elder, will improve, and you will gain benefits from your friends. It's a time of increased social activity and networking, which will bring joy and fulfillment. While this transit brings many positives, it's important to maintain balance and avoid overindulgence. The presence of Mercury in the 11th house alongside Venus suggests that things can go awry if you overperform or try to do too much. Excessive partying, indulgence in alcohol, or trying to accomplish too much in a short time can lead to negative outcomes. Therefore, it is wise to practice moderation and remember to take time for spiritual practices, such as dedicating 30 minutes each day to reflect and connect with the divine. This transit will also have a positive impact on your health. If you have been experiencing stomach-related issues, this period may bring relief. Incorporating yoga and other holistic practices into your routine will be beneficial. Your sensitivity to food may decrease, and you might find yourself drawn to healthier lifestyle choices that promote overall well-being. Venus's transit will encourage you to increase your drive and hard work. The effort you put into your professional and personal life during this time will yield double benefits. You will enjoy name, fame, and prosperity as a result of your dedication and perseverance. This is a highly productive period, and the more you invest in your endeavors, the more you will reap in return. Short-distance journeys during this transit will be particularly fruitful. Whether for professional or personal reasons, these trips will bring positive outcomes and opportunities. Be open to travel and embrace the experiences that come your way, as they will contribute to your growth and success. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th is set to be a highly beneficial period for Leos. With Venus ruling your 10th house of career and 3rd house of action, its placement in the 11th house will enhance your professional life, bring success in your love life, and fulfill many of your desires. This is a time for networking, creative endeavors, and increasing your drive and hard work. By maintaining balance and avoiding excess, you can make the most of this auspicious transit and enjoy the rewards it brings. Embrace the opportunities, nurture your relationships, and stay focused on your goals to make this a truly transformative period. For Virgo, the transit of Venus into Gemini, marking a significant period as this transit occurs in the 10th house. Venus rules the 9th house of luck and higher education and the 2nd house of wealth and family. This transit promises substantial gains and transformative changes in both your professional and personal life. During this transit, Venus's presence in the 10th house will greatly enhance your career prospects. The 10th house is associated with career, status, and public image, and Venus's influence here indicates that your skills and knowledge will lead to significant gains on the career front. Your positive and pleasant approach will help you connect effectively with clients, enabling you to finalize new deals and projects. Your hard work and honest efforts towards challenging tasks are likely to be noticed and appreciated by your superiors, increasing your chances of promotion or a salary increment. However, it is essential to be cautious if Venus is in a weak or afflicted position during this transit. In such cases, there is a risk of misusing your power or position for materialistic or personal gains, which could harm your reputation. Maintaining integrity and ethical conduct is crucial to avoid potential pitfalls. Venus transiting your 10th house will improve your reputation and public image. People will be drawn to your personality, and you will find it easier to solve problems and navigate challenges. This period is ideal for those seeking new job opportunities or career advancement. If you have been considering a job change or aiming for a promotion, now is the time to take action. This transit might inspire you to enhance your living space, whether through renovation, decoration, or even purchasing a new home or vehicle. However, it is important to manage your expenses carefully, especially if travel or relocation opportunities arise due to your 12th Lord's influence in the 10th house. For Virgo individuals involved in creative or artistic professions, this transit is particularly beneficial. Venus will bring good gains and success to any creative or artistic business. Your hard work and dedication will yield expected results, and your intelligence will pave the way for promotions and financial gains. Those working in private companies will see significant professional benefits, but it's crucial to remain vigilant against rivals who may attempt to tarnish your image. Your commitment to excellence and innovation will be your greatest asset during this period. On the personal front, Venus's transit will enhance your commitment towards your partner. You will strive for perfection in your love life, putting in extra effort to build understanding and harmony in your relationship. While there may be moments of insecurity, open and healthy communication will help resolve any misunderstandings. Trust and mutual respect are key to maintaining a strong and loving bond with your partner during this period. Venus's influence in the 10th house will also bring financial gains. The combination of the 9th house of luck and the 2nd house of wealth under Venus's rule suggests that your financial status will improve significantly. You may receive unexpected profits, and your efforts in your professional endeavors will be financially rewarding. This period is also favorable for starting new business ventures or setting up new units. Partnerships formed during this time will be highly beneficial, and your business partners will likely provide substantial support, leading to outcomes that exceed your expectations. In terms of health, Venus's transit will bring improvements. Any ongoing health issues are likely to see positive changes, and your overall well-being will enhance. Relationships with your father and spouse will also improve, contributing to a more harmonious and supportive family environment. This period is marked by increased comfort and access to resources, allowing you to enjoy a higher quality of life. While this transit brings numerous opportunities for growth and success, it is important to keep things simple and avoid unnecessary complications. Venus in the 10th house encourages exploration and trying new things, but it's crucial to maintain a straightforward approach to avoid potential problems. By keeping your goals clear and your strategies simple, you will be able to navigate this period effectively and make the most of Venus's positive influence. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th is set to be a highly auspicious period for Virgo individuals. With Venus ruling your 9th house of luck and 2nd house of wealth, its placement in the 10th house will enhance your career prospects, improve your reputation, and bring substantial financial gains. This period offers significant opportunities for professional advancement, creative ventures, and personal growth. By maintaining integrity, managing your expenses wisely, and fostering open communication in your relationships, you can make the most of this favorable transit and enjoy the rewards it brings. Embrace the opportunities, stay focused on your goals, and keep things simple to experience a truly transformative and successful period. For Libra, the transit of Venus into Gemini, marking a significant period as this transit occurs in the 9th house. Venus rules the 8th house of transformation, secrets, and joint finances, as well as the 1st house of self and identity. This transit promises substantial opportunities and transformative changes in both your professional and personal life. During this transit, Venus's presence in the 9th house will significantly boost your career prospects. The 9th house is associated with higher learning, long-distance travel, and luck. Venus's influence here indicates that numerous opportunities are on the horizon for you. These opportunities will pave the way for new growth in your career. Whether it's a new job, a promotion, or a significant project, you will find yourself at the cusp of professional advancement. However, this period also comes with its challenges. There might be more hurdles than usual on your path to success. These obstacles may not be immediately apparent, so you need to be diligent, work hard, and apply your best efforts to overcome them. Be especially cautious when dealing with legal documents or agreements. Reading the fine print and understanding every detail before signing anything is crucial to avoid any pitfalls. Avoid speculative investments to prevent potential financial losses. On the personal front, Venus's transit in the 9th house will enhance your relationships and family bonds. This period will allow you to spend quality time with your partner and family, fostering a deeper connection. Venus in the 9th house teaches new perspectives about love relationships, encouraging you to be more open-minded and understanding. You will become friendlier by nature and more dedicated to your love life. Romantic moments will be more frequent, and mutual respect will flourish. Your great sense of humor will endear you to your partner and family, and you will receive unconditional support and blessings from your father. There's also a possibility of benefiting from a legacy or inheritance from your father during this time. Venus's transit through your 9th house will also elevate your creativity to an all-time high. You will feel more productive and find joy in various creative pursuits. This period is particularly auspicious for those involved in creative fields, such as art, writing, or any form of expression. Your career growth will take a new turn as your creativity shines through in your professional endeavors. Your Ascendant Lord in the 9th house indicates that you will be able to defend yourself effectively in challenging situations. This transit also emphasizes the importance of travel, both for personal joy and professional growth. Engaging in travel during this period can provide new insights and opportunities, enriching your life experiences. The combination of Venus, Sun, and Mercury in the 9th house creates a powerful alignment for spiritual and material gains. This transit is known to be auspicious and is often associated with fulfilling long-held desires and wishes. Your communication skills will be sharpened, making this a favorable time for speakers, teachers, mentors, and healers. If you are involved in these professions, you can expect to reach new heights and gain widespread recognition. Visiting spiritual places during this transit can bring peace and relief from life's burdens. It's a time to enjoy the fruits of your past good karma. Engage in spiritual practices and make the most of this opportunity to grow both spiritually and materially. From June 12th to July 7th, you will experience a period of good luck and fortune. Your pending work will get completed, and any applications for foreign visas, tourist visas, or permanent residency will likely be approved. This period will see your hard work pay off, bringing positive results in your professional and personal life. Your relationship with your spouse will improve. Fortune will favor you, making this a time of significant achievements and progress. You may also embark on religious trips, gaining blessings and positive energy from these journeys. In terms of health, Venus's transit will bring positive changes. Any ongoing health issues are likely to improve, and you will enjoy better physical and mental well-being. The support and blessings of elders at home will further enhance your sense of security and happiness. This period is marked by increased comfort and access to resources, allowing you to enjoy a higher quality of life. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th is set to be a highly auspicious period for Libra individuals. With Venus ruling your 8th house of transformation and 1st house of self, its placement in the 9th house will enhance your career prospects, improve your relationships, and bring substantial opportunities for growth and success. This period offers significant potential for professional advancement, creative expression, and personal development. By maintaining diligence, fostering open communication, and embracing new opportunities, you can make the most of this favorable transit and enjoy the rewards it brings. Embrace the opportunities, stay focused on your goals, and keep things simple to experience a truly transformative and successful period. For Scorpio, the transit of Venus into Gemini, marking a notable period as this transit occurs in the 8th house. Venus rules the 7th house of partnerships and the 12th house of expenses, losses, and spiritual growth. The influence of Venus in the 8th house brings about a mix of transformative experiences and challenges, particularly in your relationships and professional life. During this transit, Venus's presence in the 8th house will open doors to new professional opportunities through unexpected connections. This house is associated with transformation, shared resources, and the unknown, indicating that your professional growth will be tied to hidden or less apparent factors. You might find opportunities emerging from networking or through new partnerships that were not previously considered. However, this period also comes with its challenges, especially in navigating office politics. You may experience stress and conflicts at work that could affect your performance and dedication. It's crucial to avoid speculative acts and refrain from making decisions based purely on intuition. Instead, rely on solid information and clear strategies to navigate professional challenges effectively. On the personal front, Venus's transit through the 8th house will intensify your emotions and desires. You will express your feelings to your partner in a unique and compelling manner, which will be appreciated and can strengthen your bond. However, the 8th house also brings a tendency towards heightened sexual desires, which, if not balanced with emotional connection, could disrupt the harmony in your relationship. This period requires a thoughtful and sensible approach to personal relationships. Avoid being overly protective or controlling, as this can make your loved ones feel confined. Giving them space and respecting their independence is crucial for maintaining a healthy relationship. Your ability to communicate openly and sensitively will be key to fostering a deeper connection with your partner. Venus's transit through the 8th house also forms Viparita Raj Yoga, a beneficial astrological configuration that can bring positive outcomes through initially adverse situations. This means that despite the challenges, there are hidden benefits to be gained. For instance, investments made now, though they may seem burdensome, can yield significant returns in the future. This period is favorable for long-term investments, particularly in areas such as machinery or infrastructure for your business, which may initially appear as expenses but will prove profitable over time. This yoga can manifest through foreign connections or partnerships. You may receive financial benefits from abroad or establish a significant partnership with a foreign entity. If you're involved in industries like healing, event planning, or marriage counseling, this transit can bring positive developments and increased security in your professional life. Health and relationships, particularly marital relationships, may face turbulence during this transit. The 7th house lord moving into the 8th house can indicate health concerns for your spouse, which will need careful attention. There may be misunderstandings and conflicts, potentially leading to strain or even a breakup in relationships. Maintaining patience and avoiding stubborn or egoistic behavior will be crucial to navigate these challenges. Being aware of the potential for deceit or betrayal is important. This period demands vigilance in both personal and professional interactions to avoid being misled or cheated. Your relationship with your business partner may also face difficulties, necessitating clear communication and trust-building efforts. Financially, Venus's aspect on the 2nd house promises good returns on investments, but these will be realized in the future rather than immediately. This is a time to focus on laying the groundwork for future gains rather than expecting instant results. Avoid speculative investments and instead focus on well-researched, long-term financial strategies. The 8th house is also a place of deep transformation and spiritual growth. This transit can encourage you to delve into self-exploration and soul-searching. Engaging in practices that promote spiritual well-being, such as meditation or yoga, can be particularly beneficial during this time. This period is about understanding what truly makes you happy and finding ways to incorporate that understanding into your daily life. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th will bring a complex mix of challenges and opportunities for Scorpios. With Venus ruling your 7th house of partnerships and 12th house of expenses, its placement in the transformative 8th house will require careful navigation. Professionally, new opportunities will arise, though they may be accompanied by stress and office politics. Personal relationships will deepen, but require a balanced approach to maintain harmony. Financially, long-term investments will be favored, despite initial challenges. Health and relationships need careful attention to avoid conflicts and misunderstandings. Embrace this period of transformation with an open mind, patience, and strategic thinking to make the most of the opportunities and overcome the challenges it presents. For Sagittarius, the transit of Venus into Gemini, entering the 7th house, a significant event given Venus rules the 11th house of gains and the 6th house of service and challenges for this sign. This period indicates profound changes and opportunities, particularly in relationships and professional ventures. Venus in the 7th house brings harmony and affection into your relationships, both personal and professional. You will enjoy a delightful time with your partner and family members, fostering a deeper connection and mutual understanding. This period is ideal for starting new ventures and partnership, as the energy of Venus supports collaboration and shared goals. However, be mindful of Venus's potential afflictions. A weak or afflicted Venus might cause you to feel superior, which can lead to taking your relationships for granted. This attitude could disrupt the harmony you seek to build. It's crucial to maintain humility and appreciate the contributions of those around you. This transit is particularly favorable for your professional life. You will likely see significant progress and new opportunities that will lead to financial gains. Your work profile will improve, and you can expect a good salary and remarkable career growth. Those in artistic fields will receive appreciation and recognition for their exceptional work, advancing their professional standing. The influence of Venus will also enhance your relationship management skills, allowing you to make new friends and strengthen existing professional connections. This period is marked by great energy and optimism, which will help you achieve your professional goals. Despite potential ups and downs, your excellent communication abilities will maintain love and harmony in your relationships. For Sagittarius, Venus's transit into the 7th house is an auspicious time to start new ventures, especially those involving partnerships. The presence of Venus, Mercury, and the Sun in this house indicates positive guidance and support from influential people. You will find yourself surrounded by individuals with positive energy, contributing to a secure and prosperous environment. This period is also beneficial for those dealing with exports, imports, contracts, and litigations, as positive developments are likely to occur. The changes in your partner's life will significantly impact your own, bringing new dimensions and growth to your business endeavors. If you are unmarried, this transit may bring marriage proposals, or you might find yourself getting married. Your love life will be excellent, marked by mutual support and understanding. If you are married, expect full support from your spouse, who may offer valuable advice or assistance that proves to be a game changer for you. Venus in the 7th house enhances romantic relationships, ensuring that any existing issues will begin to resolve after June 12th. You will spend quality time with your spouse, deepening your bond. Business partners will also be supportive, and new partnerships may form, contributing to your success. This transit is positive for your health and wealth. Venus's influence will improve your daily income and bring comforts and benefits. You will feel healthier and more vibrant, enjoying a productive period in various aspects of life. Enemies and rivals will find it challenging to stand against you during this time. The strength and positivity brought by Venus will ensure that you can overcome any opposition with ease. This is also a favorable period for foreign travel and forming beneficial connections with foreign friends who will support you in your endeavors. One aspect to be cautious about is the potential increase in desires and lust. While Venus brings affection and romance, it can also heighten sensual desires. It's important to balance these feelings with emotional depth and genuine connection to maintain harmony in your relationships. The transit of Venus into Gemini on June 12th brings a plethora of positive changes and opportunities for Sagittarius. With Venus ruling your 11th house of gains and 6th house of service, its placement in the 7th house of partnerships emphasizes growth and harmony in both personal and professional relationships. Expect professional advancements, financial gains, and strengthened bonds with your partner and business associates. This period is also favorable for starting new ventures, forming new partnerships, and enjoying improved health and wealth. However, it's essential to remain humble, avoid taking relationships for granted, and balance your desires with genuine emotional connections. By maintaining these qualities, you will navigate this transit successfully and reap the abundant benefits it offers. For Capricorn, the transit of Venus into Gemini, entering the 6th house holds significant implications, given that Venus rules the 10th house of career and the 5th house of creativity and love for this sign. The 6th house traditionally represents service, health, and daily work routines. During this transit, Capricorn individuals can anticipate growth in their job or business. Venus in the 6th house suggests harmonious relationships with superiors and colleagues, which can lead to a promotion or recognition at work. You'll find that your work environment becomes more pleasant and supportive, facilitating better teamwork and productivity. However, this period will also require diligent effort. Venus in an afflicted or weak position can lead to a lack of motivation and a lazy approach, which could adversely affect your work progress. To make the most of this transit, you must stay disciplined and focused on your tasks. As an independent entrepreneur, you might find yourself taking on urgent projects and needing to complete them within tight deadlines. This can be a time of increased workload but also significant accomplishments if managed well. Be cautious about lending and borrowing money during this period to avoid financial complications. Venus transiting the 6th house emphasizes the need to be vigilant about your health. You might experience some health issues, so it's crucial to adopt a proactive approach to your well-being. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and routine medical checkups will be beneficial. Avoid overindulging in pleasures that could negatively impact your health. This transit also suggests a potential for healing. If you've been dealing with mental or physical health issues, this is a good time to seek healing and recovery. Venus's energy in the 6th house supports therapeutic activities and practices. Consider engaging in activities close to nature, such as spending time with animals, gardening, or simply enjoying outdoor activities, as they can have a soothing and healing effect. In your personal relationships, this period might be challenging. Venus in the 6th house can cause disappointments and ups and downs in your relationships with loved ones. You may face misunderstandings or feel that your partner doesn't fully comprehend your feelings, leading to disheartenment. It's essential to communicate openly and honestly to resolve any issues that arise. Introspection will be key during this transit. Reflect on the reasons behind any relationship concerns and strive to address them with a sincere and empathetic approach. Although there might be ego clashes, especially with your partner, maintaining a humble and cooperative attitude will help mitigate conflicts. This is not an ideal time for new investments or speculative financial activities. The presence of Venus in the 6th house suggests that financial matters could be unstable. Focus on managing your existing resources wisely and avoid taking unnecessary risks. If you need to take a loan, be cautious and ensure that you have a solid repayment plan. Mars, being in the 4th house, provides some much-needed support during this transit. This influence helps stabilize your home environment and supports your career endeavors indirectly. Despite the challenges posed by Venus in the 6th house, Mars's positive energy can help you stay resilient and focused. To navigate this period successfully, consider engaging in positive activities such as service and helping those in need. Donating money or participating in community service can channel Venus's energy positively and counteract any negative influences. Focus on self-improvement and healing, both physically and mentally. Avoid unnecessary travel, especially foreign trips, between June 12th and July 7th, as these could bring additional stress and complications. Be mindful of your spending and avoid excessive or impulsive purchases. The transit of Venus into Gemini and the 6th house for Capricorn from June 12th brings a mixed bag of opportunities and challenges. Professionally, you can expect growth and improved relationships with colleagues and superiors. However, maintaining motivation and avoiding laziness is crucial to capitalize on these opportunities. Health requires careful attention during this period. Adopting healthy habits and seeking healing therapies can significantly benefit your well-being. Personal relationships may face turbulence, but honest communication and introspection can help resolve issues. Financial prudence is advised, and speculative investments should be avoided. Engage in positive activities and community service to channel Venus's energy constructively. With a careful and balanced approach, you can navigate this transit successfully and make the most of the opportunities it presents. For Aquarius, the transit of Venus into Gemini, moving into the 5th house, brings a dynamic and multifaceted influence on various aspects of life, particularly focusing on love, creativity, financial growth, and personal development. During this transit, you will express your love and affection in a creative and innovative manner, strengthening your relationships with your spouse and children. When Venus is well placed in the 5th house, you can expect romantic moments with your partner. This period is ideal for rekindling your relationship, whether through small gestures of love or grand romantic gestures. If you are single, there is a high chance of meeting a new love interest. However, if Venus is afflicted during this transit, there might be an excessive inclination toward physical desires, which could potentially disrupt the harmony in your relationship. It is crucial to maintain a balance and not let overpowering desires overshadow the emotional and romantic aspects of your relationship. Venus rules your 9th house of luck and the 4th house of domestic happiness, and its presence in the 5th house brings a favorable time for professional and financial success. Your innovative ideas and creative solutions will be well received at work, leading to recognition and appreciation from superiors. If you are working in a creative field such as media, entertainment, or arts, this is an especially productive time for you. New deals, contracts, and opportunities will come your way, and your efforts will be rewarded. Financially, this transit is auspicious. Investments made during this period, especially in speculative markets like the stock market, are likely to yield positive returns. If you are involved in fields like interior decoration, fashion design, or beauty services, you will see significant gains and an increase in clientele. The 5th house is also associated with learning and personal development. This transit is a perfect time to pursue new skills or hobbies. Whether it's learning a musical instrument, taking a certification course, or exploring a new language, your intellectual and creative pursuits will flourish. Venus's influence encourages you to tap into your artistic side, and you might find joy in activities like cooking or other creative endeavors. Venus also aspects the 11th house, bringing financial gains and bonuses. Although this might not be the exact time for receiving a bonus, your hard work and creativity will ensure that you are considered for rewards in the future. Despite the positive aspects, there are certain challenges to be aware of. With the Sun also in the 5th house, Venus becomes combust, leading to a tendency to dominate or be authoritative in relationships. This can harm your romantic life and cause friction with your partner. It is important to stay humble, listen to your partner, and avoid imposing your will. The strong masculine energy from Saturn in the 1st house, Rahu in the 2nd house, and Mars in the 3rd house adds to the intensity of this period. This energy needs to be channeled positively. Engaging in open communication, seeking advice from friends, family, or professionals, and avoiding keeping feelings bottled up will help mitigate the stress. Saturn's retrograde movement on January 29th requires caution. Make decisions thoughtfully, especially those related to passion and relationships, to avoid hasty actions that you might regret later. Health-wise, this transit encourages a proactive approach. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Connecting with nature, spending time with pets, or pursuing hobbies can have a positive impact on your mental and physical well-being. Given the influence of Venus, maintaining a balanced lifestyle with a focus on both physical health and creative expression will be beneficial. The transit of Venus into Gemini and the 5th house for Aquarius from June 12th brings a period of creativity, romance, and professional growth. Embrace this time to express love creatively, pursue new learning opportunities, and leverage your innovative ideas at work. While financial gains and professional success are indicated, it is important to stay grounded and avoid being overly authoritative in personal relationships. Balancing the intense energies from other planetary influences and focusing on positive activities will help you navigate this period successfully. With thoughtful decision-making and open communication, you can make the most of the opportunities this transit presents and enjoy a period of growth and fulfillment in various aspects of your life. For Pisces, the transit of Venus into Gemini, it will move into the 4th house, bringing a variety of influences on domestic life, personal relationships, and professional endeavors. The 4th house governs home, family, and emotional well-being, making this transit significant for enhancing domestic harmony and addressing personal desires. The transit of Venus into the 4th house brings an aura of peace and prosperity within the household. You will experience a harmonious relationship with your partner and family members. Venus in the 4th house makes you an admirer of beauty and perfection, driving you to enhance the aesthetic appeal of your home. This period is ideal for home renovations or purchasing luxury items to make your living space more comfortable and trendy. Your personal life will flourish during this time as you engage in heartfelt interactions with your loved ones. You may find yourself spending more on lavish gifts for family members, which, while fostering love and appreciation, could lead to financial strain. To avoid this, it is essential to prioritize your expenses and manage your finances wisely. If you are single, this period is excellent for starting a new romantic relationship or deepening an existing one. On the professional front, Venus's influence in the 4th house will encourage creativity and innovation. You might find yourself indulging in creative projects or pursuing artistic endeavors. This creative boost can lead to new opportunities and success in your career. However, it is crucial to remain practical and avoid making impulsive decisions driven by emotions. An emotional decision at the workplace might lead to complications, so it is advisable to seek second opinions and carefully consider your choices. Despite the creative surge, you may face obstacles in your career. Achieving professional success will require hard work and perseverance. Be prepared to put in extra effort to overcome challenges and advance in your job or business. It's a time to focus on your professional goals with dedication and a pragmatic approach. Venus's transit in the 4th house indicates a period of increased spending, particularly on home improvements and luxury items. While it is a good time for investing in property or purchasing a vehicle, you must exercise caution and avoid unnecessary expenditures. The influence of Venus can lead to financial extravagance, so it's vital to keep a check on your budget and prioritize essential expenses. Your financial status will see a mix of gains and losses. Small financial gains are likely, but they might be overshadowed by high expenses. It's important to manage your resources wisely to maintain financial stability. Be especially cautious about spending on legal matters or health-related expenses for your mother, as these could lead to unexpected financial burdens. Health is another crucial aspect to focus on during this transit. Venus in the 4th house encourages a focus on self-care and emotional well-being. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, or participating in physical activities and sports. These activities will help alleviate stress and promote a sense of inner peace. However, the influence of Venus also warns of potential health concerns. Be mindful of any signs of stress or health issues and take proactive measures to address them. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate rest are essential to maintaining your physical and mental health during this period. This transit is a time for introspection and personal growth. Venus's presence in the 4th house can evoke childlike emotions and a desire for emotional security. You may feel a stronger connection to your mother or miss her presence if she is not around. This period encourages you to nurture your inner self, understand your emotional needs, and seek activities that bring you happiness and contentment. It's also a good time to focus on your hobbies and interests, as they can provide a sense of fulfillment and enhance your overall well-being. This is not about being selfish, but about recognizing and honoring your own worthiness and happiness. The transit of Venus into Gemini and the 4th house for Pisces on June 12th brings a blend of opportunities and challenges. While domestic life and relationships will see a period of harmony and creativity, it is important to manage your finances wisely and avoid unnecessary expenditures. Professional growth will require hard work and a practical approach, and health concerns should not be neglected. Embrace this period as a time for personal growth and self-care. Engage in activities that bring you joy and focus on maintaining a balanced approach to both personal and professional life. With thoughtful decision-making and a positive mindset, you can navigate this transit successfully and enjoy a period of growth and fulfillment in various aspects of your life. As we wrap up this transit episode, remember that these insights are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which accounts for the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. If you'd like more personalized predictions for their specific zodiac sign or have any questions about their astrological chart, feel free to reach out to us. Stay tuned for more astrological updates. If they found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more astrology insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so they never miss an update. Thank they once again for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate sharing more astrological wisdom with they in the future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining bright.